here we are. We are live and direct. Again, if you join, if you're on social media, please take this time and share this with those individuals online so they can get this information. But anyway, let me go over this one more time. I am Alicia Friday Goins, currently in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I've been a part of this amazing company for 5 years since pre-launch. Again, I am a chef. I am a wife, and the wife of one of the leaders that you heard on the line earlier, Jerry Goins, and a serial mompreneur of 5. So again, I am humbled to be here tonight, whether you're on the line or if you're on Facebook and we had technical difficulties. Thank you to everyone that held on the line for me. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. But let me just go ahead and get into tonight's information so I don't hold you too long. So I want to take a moment and put you in my shoes for just a moment, okay? So I want you to think about being a single mother, working a full-time job as a nurse, with a sick child at home, with hand, foot, and mouth, a high fever. On top of that, you are a supervisor in healthcare. But you know what? The rent's still due. Your car note is still due. Your lights and utilities are due. And you can't leave work. And I'm saying that right now because I feel that a lot of us are in that situation right now. Now take a moment and think, because with all this going on, there's an emergency going on all around you in your facility. You're working under pressure. You're under stress. You're worried. And maybe you're not even thinking clearly. So you get your job done to the best of your ability, even though all this stuff is going on. You head home to take care of your family. The next day you get back to work. You're looking for your key card to get your day started. And right when you get ready to ask, where is your key card, your staff comes rushing into the break room. They hand you a cordless phone. And your supervisor says, go home. We're going to call you with the details. And then that call comes a day later. You find out you no longer have a job. So while everything else in the world is going great, your world just stops spinning for just a moment. Now here you are, you're back under pressure, you're confused, you're angry, you're worried. And you know that you're going to lose everything if you don't act quickly. You search for a job, you can't find one, because they got this case against you. Then there's an eviction notice on your door, your credit's shot, your car's been repossessed. You know, utilities are being disconnected at this point. Now you are at the end of your rope. But because you didn't have a plan B, there wasn't much in your 401k, you didn't have an emergency fund, now you're just hoping that there's some type of solution to all these problems that have now accumulated. Well, the description that I just gave you was me in 2014. See, there was a time in my life where I was on the opposite end of this line, but when this opportunity came to me, when it was presented to me, I was actually homeless, listening to these type of calls. Now, I don't mean all right, sorry about that. So again, when I was listening to this, I was actually homeless. Now, I don't want you to, like, I know that's probably a downer. Maybe it pulled on your heartstrings just a little bit. But I don't mean for my story or whatever piece of my story that I gave you, because let me just tell you, it's deep. But I don't mean for it to bring you down, but I'm hoping that in the time that we're in America right now, that a piece of my story is actually going to motivate you tonight to work on a solution, especially with everything that is going on right now. See, it's times like this right now that's going to separate the extraordinary people from the ordinary people. Now, the fact that you dialed in, you've been patient with me tonight while I had technical difficulties, that you're still on this line, that you got your watch parties going, that you're tuning in on the live. I see y'all on the live. Thank you. It shows me just how extraordinary you are, and it shows me who shared this with you, how extraordinary they are. So tonight, for just a moment, wherever you're watching from, wherever you're listening from, for tonight, just for a moment, for about 30 minutes, I just want you to forget about COVID-19, coronavirus. I want you to figure out the kids eating all the snacks in the house, right? I call my kids gremlins. I need you to just forget about that for just a moment. I need you to focus. And whatever has you feeling uncomfortable, whatever you're worried about right now, I need you to just forget it for just a moment, because I want to introduce you to Novae and what Novae is teaching so many people across the nation. Because see, Novae has taught me that people aren't out here living in lack. They're not out here with this scarcity mindset. They're not out here, paycheck to paycheck or just flat out broke because they desire to do so. The truth of the matter is they are out here doing it because for generations, we have not been taught a better way. Nobody has mapped out a blueprint for us to really win. Many people out here, they're unaware that there's even a plan that exists, right? In spite of everything that is going on, y'all, it is time to get excited because we now have access to resources and services to give us a way to level up, even in the midst of adversity. When this entire thing blows over. Because listen, let me tell you something. It's going to blow over. It may be a while, but it's going to blow over. And I know the place that you're in right now, it may not feel 100% good. Some people are out here spending money with cash flow that they absolutely do not have. There's no credit. They can't pull from 401k. There's no stash. There's no savings. There's no emergency fund. But what I am seeing is that right now, people are ready to try something new. Because they never, ever, ever want this hysteria, this panic, this fear. They just don't want to feel this way again. And that's where I was back in 2014. See, people want the ultimate solution to all these economic problems that we're facing right now. And tonight, we're going to give you that answer. And I need you to catch this because truth be told, coronavirus is going to bankrupt more people than it kills, y'all. That's just a hard fact. See, financial illiteracy is the true epidemic here. And I'm grateful to say that Novae and Nove Money, we are the cure. So tonight, you're going to embark on a new beginning. And that's what Novae is all about, because we're here to inspire you to get more out of life, educate you on ways to go about it, and give you an opportunity to make it happen. So let's get into it. So one of the number one solutions that we offer for these problems is our Nove Money package. Now, there's not going to be any scarcity, any lack, or any cash flow problems when you finally grasp the value of Nove Money. Now, it is very important, more now than any other time, that you start learning how Nove Money works and learning the most important things that you need to focus on to start building wealth. It is so imperative right now. Now, I know some parents are going to feel me on this one, but I know that schools across the country are dismissed. I get it. But why is it that only 6 states are requiring financial literacy courses? Now, do you not agree that especially right now that all of us need it? I mean, every single one of us need it. And while our children are at home, that it's time that we have that dinner table conversation about wealth and finances. Now, some people don't agree that finances should be something that you talk about at the dinner table. But let me tell y'all something. Some of the wealthiest families are doing it, and they've done it. And the longer that we don't talk about these things, the longer it's going to take for us to break these generational wealth chains. They need to be broken. This is our family tree at risk here. We got to talk about these things. Now, with Nove Money, you're going to get a 27-page wealth guide that's going to put an abundance of financial terms and wealth building strategies at your fingertips. So it's going to help you increase your family's net worth. Now, this guide is filled with so many mind-blowing tips, y'all, like stats and strategies. Like, it always blows me away. I'm always learning something new when I go into it. Now, we have got to understand budgeting and managing our financial behaviors because it matters. Only about 30% of Americans have a household budget in place. Now, people that are making at least $75K a year, they're the ones that are budgeting. So if you aren't bringing home at least $6,000 a month, don't you think you need to be budgeting? People are still working multiple jobs and losing time freedom, and they're still living paycheck to paycheck. But see, those statistics are about to change with Nove Money because you're going to get a budgeting tool, and that's going to connect to your bank account using secure access that is going to help you control your money so that your money and your bills don't control you. Now, if budgeting would have been in place before all of this disaster hit, right, I guarantee you a lot of people out here would have been making smarter purchases. they would have made, you know, better decisions, and cash flow at this point would have looked a lot better. Even our economy would have looked a lot better if everybody was on one accord. Now, every year, nearly 2.5 million Americans seek credit counseling to avoid bankruptcy. Now, the average couple, they have about 10K credit card debt. And with Nove Money, we have a debt elimination tool. Now, that's going to allow you to enter some details about any loans that you may have and help you get rid of your debt about 75% faster. Now, let's talk about something else that a lot of people may feel doesn't really matter right now, and that's credit, but it totally matters. We need to understand how to leverage credit. It matters. I'm not sure if you know, but an 800 credit score is worth 100K in buying power. So 20% of our population, you know, they have a 600 or less credit score, and it's costing them a lot of money. We're talking anywhere from 200K to $1 million in interest and additional fees. That's just money going down the drain. Now, almost half of these companies, they now use credit scores to determine if they're going to hire you. Like, you're not hiring you for your skill set. They're not hiring you for your talent. They're looking at your credit score. But about 80% of Americans have credit reports with errors on them. So can you not agree that millions of people have ding credit right now, and that millions of people need our, keyword, our help? Now, I want you to take a moment, and I want you to think about all the people right now who could have used credit to get prepared. There may be individuals out there right now that had to go without because they didn't have cash flow right now. So when all this panicking broke out and everything's getting bought up in the stores, even though they might not have had enough cash, if they would have had some credit, they would have been okay. And God forbid that when all this is said and done, that people aren't going to lose their homes. See, I'm praying, I honestly am, that these landlords are going to have to be lenient. That these people are going to have find somewhere to stay after this. Because whether you believe it or not, credit has a lot to do with that. See, laws and things may be able to be passed if you own your home to give you a little bit of leeway. We can't say that if you're renting, because they need their money too. So see, this is another reason why credit is so important. And again, it's important because it helps our economy grow. So let's talk about real quick, how do you improve credit? Like, how do we improve it? So here, our complimentary credit service works by disputing all the negative items on your report. And the beauty of all this is you're going to set it up, and we're going to send out the letters for you. Not just one, but we're going to keep it going. It's going to be on a continual basis. Now, if you are a do-it-yourself person, a lot of people like to do it themselves. Nothing wrong with that. We've got you covered there as well. We've got email trainings, and we've got tips and pointers that are going to help you. But listen, before things get any worse, it is now time to set aside your next move when it comes to your credit. Here at Novae, we are passionate about educating you about credit and offering you a solid plan to help you get to that 800 plus credit score. Again, it's going to help you get qualified for at least 100K and buying power over time. Now, a quick lesson on the credit bureaus: they're not government agencies. They're in profit just like every other business, and they go in profit off of your credit and financial behavior. See, some things that are attached to you right now on your report, they don't belong to you. There may be errors right now on your report that just aren't correct. You could be charged off, bankruptcies, things that are out of your control that need to be removed from your report. And see, these bureaus, they're just private businesses. Again, they make money by reporting your repayment or your bill payment behavior as reported to the creditors, and that generates a score. I know you all heard about it. It's called a FICO score. They're here for profit just like everybody else. But see, thanks to laws passed by Congress, if they can't prove it, y'all, they have to remove it. That's why I love it. So results are going to vary based on every individual situation, but we've seen corrections for well over 100K clients and close to 1 million negative items removed from reports since 2014 when we got started. Now, it's happened for me, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's not going to happen for you. We also have trade lines, to help you boost your score. And speaking of boosting your score, if that's something that is extremely important to you and you're interested and you want to tune in tomorrow on this same line, if you're on social media, I am going to drop that flyer in the feed when we get done. But again, on this same line, same time tomorrow, we're going to have another call on how to get an 800 credit score. That's going to be hosted by one of our other leaders, Nicole Ashley. She is out of the Denver, Colorado area. And again, you're going to make sure that you set your notifications and you're on for those tips. She is literally going to give y'all some free game on how to get that buying power. So again, mark your notifications. Now, to get started tonight, as far as improving your credit, you're going to have to choose from one of our packages. So the first package is our Nove Money basic service. Now, this is where you're going to get that online budgeting tool. You're going to get the complimentary credit education. We're going to dispute against all 3 bureaus, that wealth manual I talked about, and access to credit attorneys. And that's only $199 and $49 a month. Just because I'm talking numbers, y'all, please stay on the line, okay? Now, this is a fraction of what competitors are charging because we believe in making better finances affordable, okay? So the Nove Money Premium Package, so this is for people that aggressively want to get back in order. Like, they need to do it, like, right now. So I highly suggest this for people that have goals of becoming a homeowner within a year or 2. All right, so the premium upgrade is just $30 more. Highly suggest this because it's going to give you everything I just mentioned in the basic package, plus give you access to all 3 bureaus, access to the credit attorneys. You're going to get access to debt attorneys, and you're also going to be updated more often than the basics. You're going to get updated on a monthly basis, which is different than the basic package. Now, you're going to get credit tools like the credit simulator so that you can predict how some financial decisions will affect your score. You also get a score tracker to help you effectively build the perfect score. Also included is an account manager, and that is someone down at Novae at our Conyers office who's going to help you with all your credit questions. And lastly, you're going to receive a peace of mind. And that's $1 million in identity theft protections to help guard your new score against the fastest growing crime in America. And we know what that is. It is identity theft, right? So for $30 a month, y'all, I don't think that's bad. I mean, and this package is, again, Nove Money Premium, and it is $199 and then $79 a month. But get this, y'all. I don't know how many people, I wish I could like do a poll to online. If you're a business owner, drop business owner in the comments. But if you are a business owner, we don't just specialize in personal credit. We also provide business credit and business funding. So that's, with the business funding, that's up to a $50K guarantee of funding. Now, again, if there are business owners on the line tonight, or you're on the live and you're concerned right now about what's going to happen with your business, you're concerned about your revenue, everything's on the rocks, maybe you're losing clientele, I don't know, whatever the case may be, whatever you're worried about, we have a way for your business to get credit and for your business to get funded. So you're not going to become one of those statistics. See, business owners are always scared to talk about that statistic. So I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm a business owner, multiple business owner myself, but you're not going to become one of those statistics with Nove Money. So getting business funding and business credit is going to allow you and your company to access the tools that you need to produce items for your target audience or your target market, or tools you need to expand, whatever it is that you need for your business. We're going to be able to do that. Now, with that breakdown, it's a little bit more in depth, of course. So for the sake of time tonight, if you're interested in that, please get back to whoever shared this with you or who got you on the line tonight, and they're going to be able to help you get an actual consultation for business credit and business funding. But on the credit side, y'all, that is it as far as the credit side. And there is no one, I repeat, no one that offers the amount of value that we offer for the price that we offer. Now, let's get to the real reason that you're on this call tonight. And before I let you go, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this plan B that everybody needs right now. Now, as I stated earlier, when I lost my job, there was no plan B, right? Until I heard this breakdown that you're about to hear. So right now, you got to look at what's going on right now in America. Like, so many employees are being allowed to work from home. And they're starting to appreciate the beauty and the freedom of being able to work from home. Some are being given days off. Sadly, some people are being laid off. And some people are still traveling and risking to travel and go to work every day. See, times like this, when our economy is on this, this roller coaster, this is when financial legacies are birthed. Now, some of you are going to understand why all this chaos is going on and why you're at home and all these things. You're going to understand these next 2 weeks or however long you're supposed to be at home on this quarantine or whatever, that you're sort of being pushed out of your nest. So I just want to say that finding a legitimate work from home opportunity matters right now. Securing a weekly payout and a monthly residual without security of a job matters right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about your financial breakthrough and how we're going to break the poverty chains in America with Novae. So the most exciting and empowering part about joining Novae as an affiliate is that you can fast track to help people reach their dream lifestyle. You're going to do that by offering affordable and effective financial solutions. So listen, y'all, if we're going to be stuck at home, then we got smartphones, Spectrum's over here giving out free internet. Y'all need to go ahead and get ready to secure a bag. All right? Secure a bag. Because you're about to see that it's not as hard as everyone is saying it is. All this hype and things about, network marketing, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's like, it's so hard. It's not. You're about to find that out. Just like many of the other multi-million-dollar companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Best Buy, we have an affiliate program. But unlike those companies, see, Novae, we pay our affiliates multiple ways by allowing you to improve your finances, either your personal or your business credit, while helping others do the same exact thing. So some of those multiple ways include retail sales commissions. Now, with retail sales commissions, you're going to get paid every Friday just by helping people win financially. Keyword, every Friday, not just monthly, not bi-weekly, not whatever. Every Friday, just by helping others win financially. So you got to ask yourself right now, how many people do you know in your circle, friends, family, coworkers, how many people do you know right now that are on the rocks because they don't know if their job is secure and they need something, some type of income, they need something working for them with everything that's going on right now? How many people do you know? How many people do you know that have less than perfect credit? One key to know that they have less than perfect credit is they're renting, okay? And they're renting. Ownership is the goal. How many people have home ownership goals that you know? 9 times out of 10, credit is holding them back. Now, this is where you get to offer them that #1 package that we have, right? The Nove Money Credit Education Package. Now, by doing this, you're going to get $75 per person for each person that gets enrolled. Now, that could be, on top of that, you're going to get $5 to $8, depending on if they choose basic or premium for the lifetime of that client or customer. So let's look at one of the possibilities here. Whether you get to continue to go to work, or whether you're going to come in as an affiliate or you don't, and you're going to come in as an affiliate and use this as your backup plan, or maybe you're going to keep going to work and still do this thing. This is how this is going to help you. So when you refer and you enroll somebody and they, come in and they get their credit looked at, they're ready to get started. When that happens and you enroll, let's just say one person per week, you're going to earn $300 per month. That's $75 a week, just one referral per week. But I'm sure most of you on this line tonight, you're going to do way more than that because you know way more people than just one person that you can help a week, right? So let's talk about another way to get paid. Another way to get paid is to join this week or tonight as a new affiliate, and you're going to position yourself for a $1,000 affiliate bonus. Let me show you how easy this is about to be. Because this means in your first 30 days, if you enroll 5 customers who want to improve their credit, you're going to earn $500. You're then going to enroll 10 people just like you who want to make sure they have a plan B, who want to make sure that they're going to have a monthly and residual income coming in on a regular basis. You're going to earn another $500 bonus. When both of those things are complete, then boom, you've got a $1,000 fast start bonus that you can achieve in your first 30 days. And that's not in addition to all the other commissions and cabs that you're going to get. I think that's exciting. I think that's dope. So the third way to get paid are our CAB bonuses, and this means customer acquisition bonuses. Now, this is where you're going to step out of your comfort zone because, you're already in, this funk right now. It's time to just, forget all the fears and to step out of that comfort zone. And this is when you're going to get out there, you're going to really lead, and you're going to share this opportunity to help other affiliates get enrolled and help them get their first customers in the first 30 days. Remember, 1 customer in the first 30 days, okay? Now, let me just start it out there. If you ask any Nove Money affiliate, they're going to tell you these CAB bonuses get lucrative and they pile up fast. Sometimes you look and you're just like, whoa, where did all this come from? They pile up fast. Now we're talking about compensation anywhere from $20 to $400 per person. And that's just, just a cab bonus. This is not including everything else. Now you're going to get that 20 to 400 depending on what affiliate level you're on, that we're going to talk about in just a moment, and your rank level. Now, again, way too lucrative for me to really get into and talk about tonight, but one of the biggest tips I can give you is when you get started tonight, or whenever you get started, check out the Personal Growth and Self-Development Library, because everybody right now needs some inspiration. Get in there, check out these motivational MP3s, and boom, purchase one of those and you're qualified, okay? It's going to help you really push this thing. Or maybe you're more like me. See, I got on my shirt, I am a walking billboard. I love for people to ask me what Novae means, or when I'm wearing my Credit Hero shirt and it says I fix credit, ask me how. I love that. So we have a lot of entrepreneur apparel in the back office, and that's going to help you get qualified as well, and also be a conversation starter. So those are just my tips. So the next way, another way to get paid is with Nove Money, with our Novae University events. Now what that is we have training. So you're going to earn when you learn. Now Novae VIP, you'll learn about those at those trainings. That is your front row seat to your success. Not only are you getting training on the business, but you're getting life lessons. You're getting personal growth, self-development, leadership lessons. Oh my God, communication lessons, all types of things, right? And with Novae U, it pays you. And I can honestly say you don't have that many colleges that are paying you, right? So when you refer other people to these trainings, you get to grow together and earn commissions as well. We're very family oriented here with Novae. You'll find that out. It's part of our culture. And we get together, we have an amazing time, and we not only learn, but we have fun afterwards. So you're not only going to get the knowledge, you're also going to get spiritually and mentally uplifted. Now, this next one is exciting. And one of our newest ways to get paid is our Novae business funding commissions. Now, we offer 7, that's my favorite number, by the way, 7 categories serving just about every funding that you can even think of, okay? And that's all 50 states nationwide. Now, what happens with this is potential customers, they apply for the business funding after they complete a $49 non-refundable application fee on your website. Once they do that, it's completed. If they get funded, you get the commission. Now, let me take a deep breath. Let me breathe for a minute, loose out for a minute. Because depending on what type of funding it is, it can range from $150K to a whopping $100 million. Now, with everything going on right now, you're probably like, I can't even think about that much money. But yes, depending on the circumstances and what they get funded for, we're talking $150K to $100 million. So yes, you did hear me correctly. Okay. All right. Now the final and one of the most important ways, really grasp this one, okay, is our monthly bonuses. Now that's going to offer you a residual income. Now, a residual income is extremely important because if your main source of income gets cut, which is what's happening around the world right now, you still need to have a full-time income, because what's going to happen, you're still going to have full-time bills. I know a lot of people are giving you leeway right now and are, giving you a break right now. When this break is over, guess what? They're going to want their coins, okay? So you need a full-time income working for you at all times in case you get cut, so that you can take care of your full-time expenses. So now our residual income is also known as a passive income. You may hear people say passive income. Now that's important because you need to understand that time is more valuable than money. And what that basically means is at some point you're going to be putting in work from home, but over time that money is going to keep generating for you without you doing the work. It's kind of like that term that you see thrown around, making money in your sleep. That's exactly what it is. And that's the where you should have. You should switch over from linear to residual income, okay? And this is how you start to create generational wealth and willable incomes. Income here with Novae is willable. Now, there are 16 levels to our compensation plan. And these commission levels start at level 1, and that affiliate, that's $50 per month, okay? And then it goes all the way up to level 16, which is $110,000 per month. Now, your immediate goal when you get started is to, of course, get qualified, get that cab, grab that MP3, grab that t-shirt, do something, right? And then immediately help 3 people just like yourself get started and get qualified. Then from there, you need to quickly get to level 2, and that's where all the fun begins. That's when you're making $250 a month. You may think $250, Allie, that's not a lot of money, but hey, that's a bill, okay? So this is where the fun begins. And from level 2 and beyond, this is where the monthly residual commissions start to kick in. This is where legacies start to be created, where they're starting to be formed. See, when I was in that dark place, listening to this didn't scare me. It didn't intimidate me. It didn't make me hang up the phone. It didn't make me not believe. Because I already knew, when we're talking about these numbers, I already knew that it was going to be hard. But at the same time, depending on my job was harder. Losing it was harder. All the adversity that came with it, them sending me, my kids home with backpacks with oodles and noodles and stuff in it. Like, I'm low-key bougie in a way, okay? I never thought that would be me. So when I heard this, it wasn't hard for me. What was hard was being in the situation that I was in. Losing it all that adversity made me realize that this is not a time to complain. This is not a time to doubt. It is a time to embrace the opportunity and be willing to do whatever it takes so that my children are never in that place again. See, a lot of people are making hard decisions right now. Should I go to work? My kids are at home. I don't have a babysitter. I've been there. Or should I stay at home and lose my job because I need to be with my kids? I've been there. Do I go to work and risk being on the streets? Like, I've been there. See, if you don't feel that this residual commission thing can happen for you, then you need to borrow some of my belief. You need to borrow some of the belief of whoever shared this with you, whoever's got that watch party going on, whoever put you on the line tonight, whoever you saw this flyer. You need to borrow some of their belief. Because, see, I haven't worked a job since 2014. I worked one temporarily just for culinary hours for my culinary degree. Because, see, personally, I can't put my trust in a job again. Because, look, it doesn't feel good. There was a pain there. There was an affliction there. It doesn't feel good for me. But that doesn't mean that those of you on the line can't work a job and do this too. You absolutely can. And right now, I hope you understand that right now you need a plan B. And this is your plan B. See, I had to fight through all the pain, all the fear, even in a time of uncertainty to help others fight through theirs too. And that's where we are right now in America. See, someone needs you to believe in this tonight. They need you to believe in yourself tonight because you got to go out there and help them win. See, somebody tonight on the line, they're going to do it. Somebody's going to make $10K a month. Somebody's going to make $30K a month. Somebody's going to make $50,000 to $110,000 a month. So again, don't let these numbers scare you. I know it feels uncomfortable for most of you on this line tonight. Some of you might be skeptic, but listen, what needs to scare you, what needs to horrify you is not having a plan B right now. See, there's somebody on the line tonight that's going to run into a level 14 mindset, or somebody already on the line tonight is a level 14 mindset. They're going to make that $40K per month. They're going to make the $40K per month, and then part of their mortgage is going to be covered by Novae because they got a level 14 mindset. Somebody on here is going to hit level 15. They're going to be part of the investment club. They're going to, be involved in various projects like real estate and startup companies. Somebody is going to hit the very tip top of this compensation plan. They're going to become presidential ambassador level. And they're going to make $110,000 because their why is big enough, because they stayed consistent, because they believed in this thing, because something that happens after this is all over just pushed them. Like they said, I remember that time she said on that call that someone's going to push me out of my nest, and I got pushed out of my nest. Somebody's going to hit 110. Somebody's going to make $110,000 per month. That's not including the cab bonuses and all the other stuff and the commissions and everything you're getting awarded. And then you're going to get awarded stock ownership and literally own a piece of a soon-to-be billion-dollar company. Yes, I said billion with a B. We are a debt-free company. Somebody's going to do it. My question is it you? So I know it was intense. I know there's a lot of possibilities. But if this resonates with you tonight, then you got to figure out what your next move is going to be. And you're one of 3 people. The first person is ready to get started. Like, they're ready right now. They're probably signing up right now. They're ready to hop off the line and get started. Number 2, you got some questions, and we're going to get those answered. Or number 3, it's not for you right now, but you know somebody that is perfect for. So to all my number threes, I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and please share this with someone who needs this information. And for numbers 1 and 2, here's how you get started. So you're going to need to choose from our 3 affiliate levels. So the first level is our Nove Money Pro level. And with that package, it contains everything that Novae has to offer. It's going to get you qualified for maximum compensation, and also is going to be able to qualify you, just this package, to get that business funding commissions that we talked about. You get started with this one, the pro level, for $4.99, and then it's $50 per month. So then the next one is our Affiliate Plus program. Now with this one, you get started at $279, and then it's $50 per month. And then the last one is our affiliate level. It's $99, and then it is $50 per month. Now, if you feel that everything I went over and everything you're going to have to do is too much, guess what? We got a bonus for y'all. We have a brand new software. Now, I need you to pay attention right now. This is very, very important. I'm going to slow down. I know I talk fast. So this software, I call it a introvert's dream. Like, if you don't want to be all talkative like me and go out there and do all this talking, cool, we got you. I need you, this is where you need to pay attention. I need you to get with the person that shared this with you. Inbox them, text them, call them, I don't know, I don't care. And say, Allie said, send me the NIP. NIP. Send me the NIP. That stands for our Novae Interactive Presentation. Now, what that actually is, it's a breakdown of everything I kind of went over tonight, but you'll have it at your disposal in your fingertips, so you can kind of look at it some more if you have questions. You'll also be able to sign up directly through it. Okay, so again, amazing tool. Tell them to send you the NIP. So, hey, y'all, that is it. So for everybody that joined in, listen, I hope that I encourage you tonight. I hope that I, shed some light on everything that's going on in our nation and how this can help you. And I pray that this information tonight doesn't place financial limits on you, but instead gives you a new perspective to help you become financially free. So please, again, take this moment and thank whoever shared this with you. And whoever puts you on the line, make a decision on how you get started, customer, affiliate, both. But no matter what decision that you make, please just make a decision to get started, especially now. We're going to be humbled if you choose us to help you facilitate that process and give you a plan B. So God bless everyone. Good luck in all of your endeavors. Be safe out there, y'all. And for all of those that are getting started tonight, I'll be the first to welcome you to Novae. Congratulations on your new beginning. Have a great night, everybody. All right, Facebook, thank you so much.